Hello everyone. Let me try to do this quick today. Let me try to transfer it. Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm just trying to make a watch party on my my own page. Hopefully, share. Start a watch party. Found it. Okay. Okay, just shared it. Okay, here we go. About to get started. I hope everyone's doing well out there. And thanks to Murray and Kieran for having me on. Here is the next step. I have to go to more options. Start a watch party. Friends. Post. Okay, figured it out. Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. My name's Cheryl Ann Cassidy and I'm from New York City. Both my parents are from Tyrone. My parents come from outside Omagh. My dad comes from Crana and my mom comes from Plumbridge. So I just wanted to say hello to all my family out there in Ireland. Thanks so much for tuning in again, and I'm going to start off with Grace tonight. So here we go. As we gather in the chapel here in old Kilmainham jail, I think about these past few weeks. Oh, will they say we failed? From our school days they have told us we must yearn for liberty. Yet all I want in this dark place is to have you here with me. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love, I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye. Now I know it's hard for you, my love, to ever understand the love I bear for this great land, the love for this dear land. But when Padre called me to his side down in the GPO, I had to leave my own sick bed. To him I had to go. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love, I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye. Now as the dawn is breaking, my heart is breaking too. On this May morn, as I walk out, my thoughts will be of you, and I'll write some words upon the wall so everyone will know I love so much that I could see his blood upon the rose. Oh, grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye. There won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye. Thank you everyone for tuning into my first song. And I see there's so many people from different counties here, so hello to everyone. And thank you, Alex. I just saw your comment. That was the last one I saw. So thank you so much. And thanks to everybody that's commenting. And thank you so much for all the support that I've gotten since I started doing these lives. And thank you to these great pages that have offered us singers and musicians the opportunity, especially during this time. Thank you, guys. If you just joined in, my name's Cheryl Ann, and I'm a singer from New York City. I grew up listening to, because both my parents are Irish, I grew up listening to the greats like Luke Kelly and Mary Black. I also listened to a lot of Daniel O'Donnell when I was younger. My mom loves him, so grew up listening to that music. I am from New York originally, and I also grew up listening to country music and different genres. I actually went to school for music education, so I'm a teacher by day. I'm a music teacher, and I also actually pursued musical theater for quite some time before I realized that my true love was actually Irish music and country music. So that's a little bit about me. And the next one I'm going to do Fields of Athenry, and I'm going to do a couple different tunes. So thanks again, and thank you for the comments. Here we go. Here's Fields of Athenry. And thank you for all those that are starting watch parties and sharing this. Prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. Only round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine I think Alex was the person that asked. I hope to have a, oops. I hope to have a CD. I have some musical theater, because that's what I did. I have a CD out of that, but I hope to have an Irish CD out soon. So hopefully once the coronavirus and everything gets back to normal, I'll have a CD out. So stay tuned. I have all details are on my page. So if you drop me a like and a subscribe on my YouTube, I'm going to post there about it. And hello to Brian, and hello Stephen from Dungannon. Hello to everyone in Dungannon. So the next one I'm going to do Boston Rose. I actually recently learned this one. I've always heard it but never sang it. So here's Boston Rose. Just recently learned it. So here we go. Hello, Nigel. Now the autumn leaves are falling, and the tourists have all gone, and the children, they have all gone back to school, and my life is as it was before. I work 8 hours a day, but the company's still making all the rules. There's a girl in Massachusetts, south of Boston town, she said, and her lovely face is with me all the day. But I met her down in Noldrelly, golden hair upon her head. Well, I took her heart and she stole mine away. Goodbye, my Boston beauty. Farewell, my Boston rose. I'll wait for you, I'll think of you. No threat to you I pose. Goodbye, my Boston beauty. Farewell, my Boston rose. I wish that you were here, but I know that's the way it goes. There's a song we sang all summer in the bars in Dublin town. I can hear it on the factory radio, and the feeling I'll remember when I hear that cymbal too makes me wonder if it really happened so. For we laughed and loved together till the summer days were gone, and she had to fly across the ocean wide. Goodbye, my Boston beauty. Farewell, my Boston rose. I'll wait for you, I'll think of you. No threat to you I pose. Farewell, my Boston rose. I'll wait for you, I'll think of you. No threat to you I'll pose. Goodbye, my Boston beauty. Farewell, my Boston rose. I wish that you were here, but that's just the way life goes. And some nights when I'm drinking and my friends have gathered round, and just for fun someone calls your name, well, I smile there with the rest of them, but I can't hear a sound. I love you, but to you it's all the same. And nights when I'm alone and love came into to you I post. Goodbye, my Boston beauty. Farewell, my Boston rose. I wish that you were here, but I know that's the way life goes. Thank you, everyone. That was the Boston Rose remix. So I'm going to sing a couple more songs, of course. I just want to look. Okay, Derek, I saw Derek's comment. I'm going to do Town I Love So Well next. I'm going to do a couple of different songs. And shout out to my daddy's brother, Nigel, and Leonard and all his brothers. My uncle, Nigel, he's in Oma. He owns Glendale Limousines. I grew up at my granny's house in Crana, and I remember always going to see Glendale Limousines in Oma. So, hello, Nigel. Actually, you know what? I want to do... This is instead of doing... what did I say? I forgot what I said. I'm going to do Town I Love So Well after I do this next one. I'm going to speed it up a little bit, and then I'll do Town I Love So Well. I'm going to do Blanket on the Ground, and this one's for all my daddy. It's one of his favorite songs, and I'm going to do it for Nigel and Leonard. So here is Blanket on the Ground. 1 second. And then for Derek, I'll do Town I Love So Well after that. Okay, here we go. Come and look out through the window. That big old moon is shining down. Tell me now, don't it remind you of a blanket on the ground? Remember back when love first found us, we go slipping out of town, and we loved beneath the moonlight on a blanket on the ground. I'll get the blanket from the bedroom, and we'll go walking once again to that spot down by the river where our sweet love first began. Just because we are married don't mean we can't slip around. So let's walk out through the moonlight and lay the blanket on the ground. Oh, remember how excited we used to get when love was young. That old moon was our best buddy. We couldn't wait for night to come. Now you know you still excite me. I know you love me like I am. Just once more I'd wish you'd love me on the blanket on the ground. I'll get the blanket from the bedroom, and we'll go walking once again to that spot down by the river where our sweet love first began. Just because we are married don't mean we can slip around. So let's walk out through the moonlight and lay the blanket on the ground. So let's walk out through the moonlight The next one I'm going to do is for, I believe, Derek. He asked for The Town I Love So Well. And hello, Kieran. Great singer, Kieran Byrne from Chicago. So here is The Town I Love So Well by Phil Coulter. And for anybody that's just tuned in, my name's Cheryl Ann Cassidy. So here is Town I Love So Well. And this one goes out to all my cousins and family in Derry. In my memory, I will always see the town that I loved so well, where our school played ball by the gas yard wall, and we laughed through the smoke and the smell. Going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many, many ways. In the town I loved so well. In the early morning, the shirt factory horn called women from Cragan, the moor and the bog, while their men on the dole played a mother's role, fed the children and then trained the dogs. And when times got tough, there was just about enough, but they saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was a burning pride in the town I loved so well. There was music there in the dairy air, like a language that we could all understand. I remember the day when I earned my first pay, when I played in a small pickup band. There I spent my youth, and to tell you Now the army's installed by the old gas yard wall, and the damn barbed wire gets higher and higher. With their tanks and their guns, oh my God, what have they done to the town I love so well? Now the music's gone, but they still carry on, for their spirit's been bruised, never broken. They will not forget, but their hearts are just set, and tomorrow and peace once again. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright, brand new day in the town I loved so well. Thank you, everyone. And that one's The Town I Love So Well by Phil Coulter. Actually, I have a story about Phil Coulter as of late. I just, oops, my microphone. I need to invest in a better microphone that doesn't wobble. I have another story about that one too. I chipped my tooth from my microphone the other day. So, The Town I Love So Well, I was on Twitter. I don't really use Twitter at all, but I sang Song for Ireland, and I like hashtagged Phil Coulter, and he wrote back to me. So that was like my most exciting moment of this whole time. So that one is Town I Love So Well. I am going to sing now a little country song by one of my favorite singers that I grew up listening to called Tammy Wynette. Here is Tammy Wynette's Stand By Your Man. One second. And thank you all for all the comments and messages that I've been getting on my Facebook page. I read every single one of them afterwards, and I'll make sure I get back to everybody. If you could drop my YouTube, I'm starting to put more stuff on YouTube. If you could give me a wee like, a wee subscribe, I mean. I'm trying to get my YouTube up to 1,000 subscribers, just like a wee goal I have for myself. Here is Stand By Your Man. I used to sing in the New York show band, and this was always my favorite song to sing. Sometimes it's hard to be a woman, giving all your love to just one man. beautiful one by Tammy Wynette. I love singing that one. I'm gonna sing now, This Land Is Your Land. So here we go. Hello, Jimmy and Mary. Here is the next one. Here we go. Oh, there it goes. This land is your land. This land is my land. From the... Where we go? Sorry. 1 second, guys. My computer just froze on me. Here we go. Take two. Here we go. This land is your land. This land is my land. From the northern highlands to the western islands, from the hills of Kerry to the streets of free Derry. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking by the Shannon water, hand in hand with my little daughter, the church bells ringing, the children singing. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From the northern highlands to the western islands, from the hills of Kerry to the streets of free Derry. This land was made for you and me. So I walked her home by the old church steeple, proud of my country, proud of my people, of the men who tried there, of the men who died there, singing, this land is made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From the northern highlands to the western winelands, from the hills of Kerry to the streets of free Derry. This land was made for you and me. Then I climbed a mountain, saw the crystal fountain, and heard a great roar from the rocky seashore. Her eyes were gleaming, she cried, oh daddy, oh. This land was made for you and me. Your land, this land is my land. From the northern highlands to the western islands, from the hills of Kerry to the streets of free Derry. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. Thank you. Okay, so let me just see. Thank you for all your comments. Hello, I'm going to sing Raglan Road. This one's for Brian. I'm going to sing this one by, oh, I'm slipping off this chair here. Okay, let's see. Okay, Raglan Road by, hopefully you can see him. There's Luke Kelly. I got that picture in Dublin, Marion Square. Here we go. Raglan Road. Okay, I'm going to sing this one a cappella. Hold on. On Raglan Road of an autumn day, I saw her first and knew that her dark hair would weave a snare, that I might want a rue. I saw the danger, yet I passed along the enchanted way, and I said, let grief be a falling leaf dawning of the day. On Grafton Street in November, we trip lightly along the edge of the deep ravine where can be seen the worth of passion's pledge. The Queen of Hearts still making tarts, and I'm not making hay. Oh, I love too much, and by such is happiness thrown away. On Raglan Road of an autumn day, I saw her first and knew that her dark hair would weave a snare that I might one day rue. I saw the danger and I passed along the enchanted way, and I said, let grief be a falling leaf at the dawning of the day. And I said, let grief be a falling leaf at the dawning of the day. Thank you. That was Raglan Road, one of my favorite songs too. A lot of favorite songs. So let's see. I sang Boston Rose already. I'm gonna do You'll Never Walk Alone. Here's a song. There it goes. I'm gonna just keep it down there because it keeps on falling. So here is You'll Never Walk Alone. And this is a shout out to everybody in Dungannon, Plumbridge, Oma, everywhere, and Derry. Okay, here we go. And for those that tuned in, my name's Cheryl Ann. And I'm going to do Only Our Rivers Run Free afterwards, okay? So let's see. Oops. Okay, here we go. When you walk through a store, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and a sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the winds, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Thank you. That's a great one. And I'm gonna do. No, I forgot what I was gonna do. I think it's Only Our Rivers Run Free. Here's one. And thanks again for all the comments here. I think I saw it, maybe I missed it. I'm going to be coming out with a CD this year. So, and for anyone that's asking. And I'll have all those details on my page. Cheryl Ann Cassidy is my Facebook page. And once again, a big thank you to the organizers of this page for having me on again. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to sing this with no track. So. Where apples still grow in November, where blossoms still bloom from each tree, where leaves are still green in November, it's then that our land will be free. I wander her hills and her valleys, and still through my sorrows I see a land that has never known freedom, and only her rivers run free. I drink to the death of her manhood, those men who would rather have died than to live in the cold chains of bondage, to bring back their rights where denied. Where are you now when we need you? What burns where the flames used to be? Are you gone like the snow of last winter? And will only our rivers run free? And will only our rivers run free? That's a beautiful one. That was for Connor. So let me just read the rest of these. Okay, I'm gonna sing a couple more, and here's one by my favorite singer, Mary Black. I'm gonna sing Song for Ireland. And I hope you like this one. This is my all-time favorite song to sing. Walking all the day near tall towers where falcons build their nest, silver wing they fly, they know the call of freedom in their breast. Saw black head against the sky with twisted rocks that run down to the sea. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets as I sang a song for Ireland, drinking all the day in old pubs where fiddlers love to play, waking in your dawn. I saw you crying in the morning light, lying where the falcons fly. They twist and turn in your air blue sky, living on your western shore. Saw summer sunsets, I asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea, and I sang a song for Ireland, and I sang a song for Ireland. That's by the great Mary Black. I'm going to do 2 more songs, and thank you so much for tuning in to me. Thank you to the Glasgow page for having me on. I have a YouTube channel. I'm starting to put more stuff on there, so if you could drop me a subscribe. Like I said, I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. And thank you for all that have messaged me and subscribed already, and for everybody with the beautiful comments. Here is my next song. I'm going to sing Country Roads. This one's John Denver, sorry. Oh, I turned it down, that's why it's not playing. Just panicked, okay. Sorry, wrong key. West Virginia. Okay, here we go. Take 2. Almost heaven, West Virginia. Yesterday, country road. Thank you. That one reminds me of all my cousins when we used to go to Sense and Sally's, and we sang that song in the we would sing that song either in the taxis or at the place. So it's a good memory of that one. The last one I'm going to do is called The Parting Glass, and thank you all so much for tuning into me, and thank you to Murray and Kieran and all the organizers that have asked me on to this page. It's a great page. If you haven't already, please give it a like. And all my details, I think they're below or somewhere or on top of my head or below me right now. If you could give my page a like and my YouTube a subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in. 128 people is a big crowd for me, so thanks again. And the last one I'm going to do is Parting Glass. Okay. Here we go. This is my first time trying this one, so I hope. Might just turn off the track midway, but we'll see. Okay. Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm I've ever done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be to you all. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to end it there. Thanks so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for all the support you guys have been giving me on these lives. Thank you, and I hope everyone is well, and I'll get back. I'm going to read all the comments afterwards. Thanks, guys. Good night.